Look at this morning, guys. We're gonna head out and pull these pots. Maybe see if we can't go for a sneaky fish for I don't know, about an hour or so, and see if we can't get some more bait. I need some more bait for these cray pots. Probably try and get stuck into some skippy or maybe even a little sambo or something like that we can sort of cube up. We've also got a spare pot with us. I bring the spare pot out with me purely because I haven't got any tools or any other equipment on board to fix one of these pots that I've already got out there if it comes up broken. It's a small one. It's really only there as a just in case. So if I pull up a pot and it's broken, I'll take the float off, put it on here, chuck that over, and I'm still fishing. I'll bring the other one home and repair it. Anyway, we'll see you out there. Pot number one. It's just in shallow, on top of the reef. I think it's always a lot of fun pulling these. You just never know. Just like that. What you're gonna have. Look at those crays. Beautiful. That's what it's about. Have a look at that. I'll take you in for a look. Hey you guys. Cool. So let's get them measured up, eh? They always smell pretty ripe after they've been out there for a while. There's a couple of nice ones in there. There's no jumbos, but they're good size. So that's hope they're not all bloody tar spot or. So that's good. It's a male. You can tell it's a male because I only got one set of swimmerettes there. He's definitely sized, but we'll show you anyway. Miles over. Again, tail fin, that middle one, off it comes, good to go. Second one, another male. Sorry about the sunlight, way over. Two. This one's going to be borderline, also a male. I don't know, heaps over. Three. Female. Okay, so this one's a female, and we can take it because it's got no tar spot or anything. But see how it's got the second set of swimmers there? The little forked ones, they're claspers designed to hold the eggs, which she doesn't have at the moment. And she is also sized. You see, that's just sized. See how it doesn't go over the back of that carapace. Number 4. We'll rebait this and get it back over there. It's a good spot. There is no bait left in there, look at that. And my bait here is completely frozen. I might leave that in there actually, just because I don't have a lot of bait. I'll be pulling it again tomorrow, so after I caught some more bait we can fill it up properly. Really only need enough in there for the day or for the night. Whew. Let's get it back in. There's our other pot there. That's pretty shallow, eh? Well, that does the job. Well, it's really shallow. Well, let's go pull this other one. Oh. Man, that's heavy. It's either heavy because we've got a lot of crays, or it's heavy because it's full of sharks. Or nothing. Man, why is it so bloody heavy? I did have crays in it. That's what happens when there's ockies around. That's all I got left. Heads in there. Alright, so I'll do. That pot was bloody heavy, considering it was empty. Alright, we're allowed 8 crays. We got 4. 4's good. These friggin' bait stinks, man. Let's see how shallow this is, eh? Comes up at all. Oh yeah. 1.7. In she goes. That looks like good ground there. Looks like my craypots down there sideways. Ha! I can see it in the rocks. We might have to fix that up. All right. Give it a go. Job done. Alright guys, there's our quick morning mission. 4 nice crays. Oh, they're gonna eat nice tonight. I'll keep these crays nice and fresh. Okay, so them sorted. We're going to head in and see if we can't get any, or anything really, but mainly skippy and stuff is what we'll try for. So we've got a bit more bait for the pots next time. See you in there. Alright, so I'm just positioning myself near a little reef. It's one of my favourite little spots inshore for skippy and a bit of sambos, squid, all sorts of stuff. King George. Just going to position myself so that the stern of the boat's where I want it to be. Get our burley pot ready. And just like that, in she goes. Oh, look at that, skippy all here already. Let's see if they can, see if they're interested straight away. Far out, that didn't take long at all to get them fired up. Look at them down there. Oh yeah, look at them, here they come. Now, skippy tend to shy away from these baits in here. They usually like the well, muleys and fish style baits more so than this stuff, but we'll see. Yeah, they're shying. They're coming up to it, but then they're swimming away. If I swap over to those, I reckon I'll get fish pretty much immediately. So let's try that. Pointless having a bait in the water that's not working. Plenty of fish there. Now, I don't have a lot of muley, and this is very old muley, so we're going to use it sparingly. Alright, let's see if that... Look at all the fish down there already. There's some good sized skippy there too. Big guardies here too, jeez. Oh, here we go. Oh, they're just swimming past it. Look at them all. Come on, eat it. Yes. Yes. Oh. Man. They do know how to pull in shallow water, that is for sure. Well, skippy know how to pull full stop, don't they? Oh, good size skippy. Very nice size skippy. So that's exactly what we're going for, is skippy of that sort of ilk. Spike him and then we'll catch a couple more. Skippy are really good cray bait. They've got a fair bit of oil in their meat. They're a fair bit of scent in their meat, and they don't break down super quickly either, so you get a bit of time out of them. If you're leaving your pots out for, you know, any sort of period of time, that's a positive. Boom, straight away. This is a much smaller skippy though. That one, 30 centimeters, so it's still sized. Another bait. So I'm not really out here for you know, sport or for food for these skippy, so if it's sized, I'm keeping it. The idea is to catch as many as I can pretty quickly for bait, so that's what we're doing. Wow, there's some fish there. I love this spot, you know, it just always has fish here. Really a butterfish. Well, that's another nice bait. Beggars can't be choosers in the old bait situation, I guess. You just use what works and what's around. Still heaps of guardies here, so we're going to try get a few more of these bait. Hopefully those guardies, there's bloody heaps of them, hopefully those guardies hang around. Okay, probably not the right tool for the job because it's got really thick leader on, but I'll put the smallest hook I can on this leader, hoping it doesn't scare the fish off. But we've got some big guardies swimming around here, and it's been a long time since I've caught these big guardies. I want to see if we can get one or two of them. They're bloody good eating, and they're really good bait too for mackies and tuna and stuff like that. But I like eating them, so we'll see if we can hook one. Got a tiny bait on. Yes. These have got really small mouths, so a little bit harder to keep on the hook. And there we go. Oh yes. One. There is heaps of them down there. It's like I'm fly fishing with this thing, it's so light. Just using a tiny piece of that cuttlefish bait on a really small hook. Like the smallest hook I could put on there. It's basically the size of a fly hook, like a really small trout fly hook. Another one. The real big ones are shy. That was only little. I want the big ones that I can see there. With guardies, I find you really want to see when they mouth that bait because they'll just sit there on it for a while. You won't even know that they've got it in their mouth. I don't know if you can see those down there, all those long needle looking fish. They're all gardies. There's heaps of them in here, in that burley trail, and jumping out. All right, we're back on the gardies. Everything else went a bit quiet and there's gardies everywhere, so we'll keep going with these little suckers for a minute. Flies work really well for gardies. I used to catch them on fly a lot. Oh, see that? Let go. Very soft mouths. That's why I say you kind of want to watch them eating the bait as much as feel them or seeing a float go down, because a lot of the time they've got that bait in their mouth. You want to be really quick because they let it go easily, like that, see? We're changing our strategy a little bit now and seeing if we can get some wrasse and some stuff on the drift, because yeah, it was just getting too hard to fish in there. There were a heap of blowies in there which aren't normally in that spot, so that was, yeah, slightly frustrating. Anyway, we are drifting now, just dropping little jigs with some bait on it to get some wrasse, or well, anything really, doesn't matter what they are, just to finish off the bait bucket. And we're going to go home and sort these crays out. It's sort of the same drill as always for me with these jigs. I'm doing the same thing as I would do out in the 20 and the 30s. It's a bit of bait on a small jig. This is only a 20 grammer, and then I'm just dropping it down into the weed banks out here to try and get some decent sized wrasse. So far we're only getting the little ones. That's all right. It's a slightly bigger bottle. A bit more betterer. Now, there's nothing classy about these, that's for sure, but they're quick, easy to catch, plenty of them, and they work quite well for cray baits. Just literally cut them in half and put them in the pot. All right, we'll get one more and then we'll clean up and make our way in. All right, the last one. We'll get him in a bouquet and we'll get out of here, eh? All right, back to the marina we go. See you at home. Right, oh, back home. Look at this. Ooh, lunch. I'm going to get all these things out, get them prepped, and then we'll cook them for dinner. I'm going to cook those 4 gardies as well, so I haven't cooked them for a while. They're pretty nice. They're full of bones, but you can basically chew them up. So I'll show you what that looks like when we get it sorted out. All right, first thing is to sort these little crays out. That's going to go in a chiller just to calm them down and let them go to sleep, and then we'll sort them out later. So I've got a little fridge set up that basically the tub just drops straight into. So in it goes next to the IPAs. Let them cool. Chill out, mofos. Let's sort out these gardies. All right, really easy to deal with these. So normally you just cut that around the head, behind the pec fins, and you just pull all that out at once. A whole lot comes out in one go. We're going to keep them for baits anyway. And then in here, you just want to get rid of all that black stuff. We'll get all these heads off and guts out first. This is where this little thing comes in handy, eh? Lining out of there. Now, just cut the rest of that down to the tail. We grab a bottle, roll it out like that. You can hear all the bones separating from that backbone, and that's it. Nice and flat, ready to fry up. So we'll finish those off. There they are, ready to fry up. Now the cray baits. We're just going to go in halves with these. There's our cray baits. So there's all the cray halves from today. What we're going to do is make some garlic butter. It's like a garlic butter sauce that we're just going to sort of drizzle over those as they're cooking. A little bit of dill, tiny bit of Italian herb, salt, pepper, and a bit of oil. Alright, so the butter's melted now. We just want to keep it liquid until we get these things cooked, so put a couple of those in each of those. We're going to put a meat side down first, let it cook all this, and then flip it over so that the meat's up, and then we'll spoon the sauce in the meat, and it will sort of go down into all little crevices, and while it's being heated up on the shell side, you'll see it bubbling through and cooking the meat. Oh, looking forward to it. You see it cooking inside the meat there, all bubbling and boiling away. That's what you want. Oh, yummy. Alright, get these. They can fit on a plate. Oh, there we go. We're going to get into them. Yes! So good. Well, I'm going to finish this. We're going to finish dinner. Sienna's going to finish brushing her teeth. And we'll catch us in the next one. Thanks, guys. See you out there. I can see you.